What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's great. And then welcome to the Week 20 Power Rankings in the NFL. It smells like football. And before we get too far into it, I do want to say, what up, 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 what up,
Record! That is good, dude.
It was a tough one. But I had to pull it together, and I just want to thank God. I want to thank my coaches, team for believing in me.
What about Jesus?
Jesus and the Holy Spirit as well.
Okay.
I'll be back next season. I know that people thought it was my last one, but I'm going to be back.
Okay.
Yeah. Whew. Oh my gosh.
Great job, dude.
Another thing I just have to address really quick. I felt like Galaxy Brain's genius going into last night.
Yeah.
I was 5 for 5 on playoff games.
Yeah, but I think people might notice something.
What is that?
No steak for you.
Yeah, I know. We had it all
No
planned.
steak.
We had it planned that I was going to eat a big juicy steak if the Steelers won, and I was way off on that. Listen.
No steak for you.
Yeah.
That's kind of a 90s Sandler thing.
No steak for you.
No steak for you.
Yeah. Listen, okay, another thing that I don't know how we should address, what we should address in order.
Okay.
Because
one.
There's a media firestorm going on.
I got one we should start with.
What?
Hey, NFL memes.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's get to the Cheap Seats Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of us, those football smellers out there who don't follow us on Twitter, X the Everything app, it's been a huge week for us in many different ways, good and bad.
Yeah,
and
some
ugly.
bad.
Right. Okay. So listen.
One man's success turns into our jockstrap getting wrung out.
Let's go in order, though. Let's
Okay.
go in order. I decided to really take to X the Everything app during watching these games. I was having fun commentating, kind of. So I started with, during the Panthers-Rams game, which was a close one. We'll talk about it a little bit later. I said, if the Panthers win this game, I'm going to start listening to DaBaby again. Forgot that he was from Carolina. They did use the DaBaby song in the broadcast. That reminded me.
Really?
And then I tweeted, thank God, when the Panthers lost. Because I
Nice.
don't want to have to listen to DaBaby again.
There was a great first quarter music transition last night. Did you pick up on it?
They did the Steelers meme song.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
When Jack Sawyer got the strip sack, they played Today's Tom Sawyer almost immediately going into commercial. It was beautiful.
That's pretty awesome.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. The Golden Globes, by the way, unrelated to this, had some really
Sure.
good needle drops going on as well.
Yeah, I heard.
Macaulay Culkin, when he came out, they did Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was pretty
Yeah.
fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, then I tweeted about the Bears. The Bears game, absolute thriller. It was unbelievable. And I fired off a tweet. I will say I wrote this in my notes, and because I didn't want to tweet at the wrong time. And then I was like, wait a second, I just got to get this out there. This could be a banger. And I was right. I tweeted, need a Broncos versus Bears Super Bowl where it's 3-0 at halftime and the final score is 48-47.
Uh-huh.
To the tune of 29,000 likes at current recording.
How's that song go?
29,000 likes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard that. Yep, I know it.
But yeah, so I did that, and so that went off. People loved it. And then NFL Memes, which is a popular organization.
Very popular.
Kind of in the same world that we're in. And they took to Facebook, which is still an app that people use.
A lot of NFL fans use it.
And just shamelessly, just a blatant thievery.
Yeah.
They just stole from us because they're scumbags.
Just made a graphic.
Yeah, they made a graphic. Probably AI made the graphic. I don't know. They probably are using AI and probably slave labor, I would assume.
I would assume so too.
Child labor.
Or something predatory.
Right. I think they're doing something wrong and they might be on the list. But they also, they just put it, need a Broncos-Bears Super Bowl where it's 3-0 at halftime and the final score is 48-47.
You'd
think they'd change, right? You know what I mean? When you copy homework, you change it a little bit.
Or, you know what? Even when you're that big, I wouldn't even be that mad if they were like, hey, yo, shout out Cheap Seats, boom.
Or just include, put our logo.
Tag or something.
Or say hashtag what up challenge so that it gets out to more people.
Or stinky footballs.
Right. It's just crazy that they did this and they just took it from us.
Yeah.
And it's across socials. So there's some social media intern some fucking idiot loser scumbag over there who's like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll steal from the poor guy.
A pirate of sorts.
Yeah, I don't
But like
it.
a rich pirate
Yeah.
that stole from a poorer, we don't even have a boat.
Right.
We want to get into the pirate game.
Right.
And this is like Blackbeard reaching down and doing something.
It's more like Black Rock, I would say.
Yeah, it's like
it's like if Blackbeard worked for Black Rock.
Yeah.
It's like a corporate bullshit
corporate
type
fuckery.
of thing. Yeah.
Roger Goodell.
I don't think he has anything to do with NFL.
It's NFL memes. I would assume he's the commissioner.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's the memes department at the NFL.
Yeah.
Stole it.
He goes,
yeah.
Whose is it? It's ours now.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some of the other controversies really quick.
Yeah, sure.
We said a lot of things that aren't true, just like a bunch. And so I did a PSA.
Okay.
Because I just thought it was important to kind of have a mission statement for the channel.
What did I get wrong?
Because we've talked about this where, I called it cheap seats. Well, we called it cheap seats rather, because it is like we're casuals. We're in the cheap seats watching the game. We're far away. We can't really see what's going on. Yeah. So I just made our mission statement on X the Everything app. We make NFL content in character as casuals down to every last detail.
Yeah.
We forget players' names, we fall for misinformation, and we make predictions based on stats we misremember or completely make up. We do all of this to create an immersive experience, one that really feels like the football conversations that take place every night in dive bars across the Midwest.
Yeah.
That was the whole idea for this channel.
Yes.
Was like, we know a lot about football. We know every stat.
Yes.
But in order to appeal to the audience that we're trying to get, which is the everyman, which is, people like our idiot friends.
Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl down at Dugerman's bar.
Yeah, or Dukes.
Or Dukes down at Dukesman's bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
We decided to do that, and so we get things wrong on purpose, and I don't understand why people don't get our
It's a show.
Yeah, it's literally show business.
Dude, I don't get it.
People don't understand. Like, I am dumbing myself down actively every day. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
To be able to be on this channel and pretend like I don't know every single thing about football.
And I'm being vulnerable and showing who I really am to the world. And that's hard to do too. Just as hard, honestly.
Yeah, I don't even get what you just said. It's confusing.
I can't even see what's going on when it's on the TV due to my bad eyesight.
Right.
So, and people want what?
They want expertise.
They want expertise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, still don't even do it. Yeah, you are wearing a tee of an expert, Chase USA. Sorry, you're wearing a Chase USA too.
Don't let people know what swag I have beneath.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Okay. Is there anything else we have to address? Because I feel like it was a roller coaster of a weekend.
It was maybe the best weekend of football.
I felt like we were on fire. I felt like we were the best sports guys doing it.
Yeah.
And then we get robbed and then dragged through the mud.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Yeah. Some of the facts that we got wrong on purpose, I will say.
Yeah.
I said that Josh Allen's played 7 playoff games. That's not true. He's played more than that and whatever. I don't know. I said something random.
So what?
I just literally threw out a random. I don't even know what I said because I was just making stuff up.
Yeah, it's called riffing.
Yeah. And then also, you said that the last time the Texans and Steelers played, the Texans won 30-6.
Which is correct.
Which is true. But then I said, was that this year? And you said yes.
Yeah, of course, because I wanted it to feel recent.
Totally.
You know what I mean? I wanted it to feel like it.
Helps your argument.
Well, it helps. It's far more fun.
Right.
Because it's more, then it's like this team versus this team.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so, but then the craziest thing that could have happened is you inadvertently predicted the exact score of last night's game. It's 36.
I'm a genius.
Yeah. And I'm a genius because I went 5-1 in playoff games. That's pretty insane.
Whoops. Looks like you don't need to get all them facts right, do you? To still be good at the guessing.
And I didn't just pick the favorites either. Right. I got some underdogs. I picked some dogs and got them to win.
Pick the Bears.
Yeah. Well, I picked the Bears and I picked the 49ers. And they were both underdogs.
They're both winners.
Yes. All right, let's go game by game.
All right. It's going to be hard.
Is that anything? Is that everything?
I don't know, dude. I'm just a little... It's like I feel like I almost need to restrain myself due to the criticism that's out there.
No, you know what?
I'm going to do the opposite.
Yeah. Don't smart yourself up because these people want a professional... Actually, that is the last thing I'll say.
Okay.
Okay, I will say, if you want people to list off stats to you, there's some well-lit, fluorescent lights, guys at a desk in suits doing that every single day. Yeah. There's enough of that.
There is enough. That's why we started this, because there was a void in the market.
Yeah, and because we watch those guys and we can't do that.
Yeah, and they have their suits are so expensive.
Right, I can't afford the suits. That's the main problem.
That is the main, and the lights are so bright, I couldn't sit in a wool suit in front of those lights. It's just not possible for my sweaty body.
Yeah, you sweat way too much.
It's too much.
And I don't sweat enough, and that could be dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah. You could die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Is that what you want? Okay.
You want to watch this guy die in a wool suit?
What the hell, guys? That's not cool at all.
And then while he's dead, I'm wet? I don't want to watch my friend die while I'm all wet.
Yeah, what you want to watch this guy sweat next to his friend's dead body? That's insane.
It's actually disturbing.
Yeah, it's disturbing. You guys are messed up for that.
If you want to watch shit like that, go back and watch Vietnam War footage.
Yeah. Which is available in case you're getting bored of this, but if not, then I will say to you, what up, 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 what up. All right.
What up?
Let's go Rams-Panthers.
Rams-Panthers. A lot closer than a lot of people thought.
Mm-hmm. Which I will say that one stat that I was talking about where home dogs that are the visiting team is favored by more than 4 points, they often cover.
Yes.
And that happened.
Yes, it was a 3-point game.
It was a 10.5 point spread.
Totally.
And for whatever reason, it just feels like, the Panthers are a bad matchup for the Rams, which is weird.
I think there's two things.
Mm.
I think the Rams special teams will stop them from winning a Super Bowl. Okay. I think it's bad enough. They got a punt blocked. They've missed field goals and extra points in the last month of football. Mm. There's something wrong. They're not covering kicks well.
Has the new kicker missed field goals and extra points? I don't think he has.
I don't think he has, but in the last, he came into the job maybe.
I know, but that means yeah. It's kind of weird to say their kicking has been a problem when they got a
special
new kicker.
Teams is what I said.
No, I know, but even saying the kicker could be a problem is weird.
Well, it could be. It's a small sample size.
A small sample size, but
he's thick.
Big sample size though.
Yeah,
big,
true. They've
ample sample size.
They've allowed a ton of yards on returns. They've been blocked. Honestly, that blocked punt might have won them the game in a weird way because the Panthers scored so quick. After that they gave Matt Stafford 2.5 minutes. If they would have just been a 60-yard punt and then they could have gone down slowly, Panthers could have won that game. Weird, you can't, you always want a blocked punt. If you can get one, it's a great play by that guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's some cause for concerns, I think, defensively and on the special team side of the Rams that made me be that's probably not a Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think it's a weird game. It was a weird game. I think the Panthers played their best game of the season, honestly. Yeah. And the Rams had a few weird things happen and still won. To me, I was kind of the Rams had their mistakes. Puka dropped a ball that he would never drop, that type of thing. And then they still
Poopa.
Yeah, they called him Poopy Nakui after the game. And that was, I thought, a bit disrespectful from his teammates, but whatever.
Stafford was injured. He hit his hand on that dude's helmet in the first half and then started the second half 2 for 10.
Yeah.
And then on that final drive went 6 for 7, a real Hall of Fame kind of drive there. And that Parkinson's catch and pirouette.
Mm-hmm. I would say Parkinson.
Parkinson's.
Because you said Parkinson's catch. I feel like that's weird.
No, it was a Parkinson's catch.
Yeah,
it was his catch.
Right,
Parkinson's catch.
I feel like you're just trying to shake things up, and I don't really, I don't like it. I say we go back to not saying stuff like that.
Yeah, let's go back to the future and not say that. That's a Michael J. Fox reference because he has Parkinson's.
Oh God.
Yeah, well,
wow. That's really good work.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can agree with it, but I like it. I think you did a good job with the wordplay thing. So
okay.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, so you think Rams are a Super Bowl team after a 3?
We'll get into our power rankings later.
Bitch!
Don't.
Sorry,
do
I didn't mean to scream.
It's okay.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go back to the way we were before.
All right, let's go back to the future. All right. Yeah, I think the Rams eked that one out, but at the same time, I don't know. It's not a huge smudge on their record to me that they kept it close with the Panthers.
Shout out the Panthers. I think going into next year, I'll give a note for all the losers as we go through these. I think the Panthers have a lot to look forward to. Mm-hmm. You got a Rico Dowdle emerging. Bryce showed that he can be very clutch. He's all over the place. Mm-hmm. There's drives where he won't complete a pass and they go 3 and out, and then there's drives where he completes 4 insane passes. Mm-hmm. I think with a little extra help, they kind of need a great tight end there. Bryce needs he needs someone, you know what I mean? Like if they can hit on a Loveland type tight end or something obviously that's great for anyone, but they need like that security blanket for him because McMillan and Tetaroa McMillan looks great. But yeah, they're close, and I think they could be like perennial contenders in that division with Canales and Bryce Young for the next like 10 years.
Yeah, and I mean, I like their wide receiver core generally. Having like Xavier Legette be your third option is pretty good because I know he's been a little bit of a bust, but he's an exciting player and obviously a first-round pick. Like there's a lot of upside potential there. Yeah. But then the guy they got in the fourth round or whatever is like their new number 2. Yeah. Beneath Tetaroa McMillan. And I like what they got going on there. And I like that they did the Cam Newton celebration while he was there. He almost broke the drum, too. He was banging that shit strong, hard. Dude. Yeah.
He was hitting it like one of those kids at his camp. He got in a fight with kids at his camp.
Oh, remember? Yeah, totally.
And that defense flies around. I know they gave up 37 points. Matt Stafford and that offense is unbelievable for Los Angeles, but I like how that defense plays. They have I think their leading tackler was a rookie, too, so.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, Packers, Bears, I just can't even believe it.
I called it. I said before the game at the bar.
You didn't. You picked the Packers.
Can I talk about my experience watching the game without you blurting in? You know what? I almost wish you had a steak in your mouth and you were choking on it so I could get a fucking sentence
Right,
out.
just don't say I called it. Because
you didn't let me say what I called.
You picked the Packers to win. Let's just get that out
At the bar where I was enjoying it with friends, mind you, good people that I share mutual love with.
Totally.
I said, this game's going to be a classic. That's it. That's all. I'm just trying to reference the fun I had watching it. And before I could get that out, you shoved your little winky down my mouth. And I don't like the taste of it.
Yeah, I just feel like saying I called it.
I called it being a classic.
It's stolen valor.
It's not stolen valor.
Because you didn't call it, buddy. I called it.
Okay, great. Okay. You can have that.
And I was watching it at Honest John's with my girlfriend. So take that.
Don't dox yourself. Someone could go back in time and fucking poison you.
Oh, no, that is bad. Yeah.
Michael J. Fox might poison you.
Well, in that case, I got the Reuben sandwich, and she got the chicken tender basket.
Nice one, dude. Nice one, dude. Yeah. I even talked, a friend was going to leave, like mid-third quarter, offered a ride to someone else, and was like, yeah, we gotta go. And I was like, no, you sit down, let them get another ride. This game's gonna end. So
you kind of pulled a Cole Bennett face bank situation.
What the hell?
Did you see that?
No.
Cole Bennett posted on his story that at halftime, when it was 21-3, he texted FaZe Banks and said, bet $10,000 on the Bears. I promise you'll make your money back. And
did he?
Yeah, he made $110,000.
Did he post the ticket?
No, but I mean,
I don't believe it then.
I mean, I don't know.
And I think they were only plus 500 at half. So
I also will say, and I'm not just doing this for a name drop.
Okay.
I just posted that thing on my story about, I was like, I love when the fourth quarter starts and the Bears become the best team in football. And Cole Bennett said, we're winning the Super Bowl. He just messaged me like, by the way, we're winning. And it wasn't like...
I would say the same thing, too, if I were them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he has this like sort of,
a mystical quality to him?
Yeah, like he wasn't like... It wasn't one of those things where he was like a normal sports fan, like, dude, we're winning it all this year. He was like, by the way, we're winning the Super Bowl. Because he gave FaZe Banks the sauce. I feel like, why wouldn't he give me the sauce?
Yeah,
you know?
I will say I bet on the Bears to win the Super Bowl in Week 10.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I have a $20 bet on it. That wins like $680.
Okay, how many teams did you bet on?
That was it.
That was it? Just the Bears?
That was it. Because it was kind of like, I forget which win they were coming off of, but I have a friend who's a great big Bears fan, and I was like out drinking with him and having fun. And I was like, you know what? They kind of have that team of destiny thing. And I checked their odds, and at the time, I think it was like plus 6,800 or something.
Yeah.
So I got a future out on the Bears. I'll post the ticket if they win.
Yeah. It is crazy, though, I will say, like I heard some people talking about this, where the mistakes the Bears were making, the inability to get the offense going, 21-3 at halftime is like, it looks insane. And just the range of the way that Caleb Williams starts playing when the fourth quarter starts, when he's down 2 scores, it literally looks like a different quarterback. Yep. He is balling out in a way that, like, I know that, coming into the league, there were a lot of the comparisons about him being very Mahomes-esque.
Yeah.
Doing the off-schedule stuff, throwing off like his back footer while he's on the run and making like these kind of acrobatic plays. He really does do that thing in the fourth quarter that feels magical because it's kind of like, and it's not just him, it's his receivers making plays as well.
He's got fucking weapons, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Loveland played out of his goddamn mind. Like, that was crazy.
That 4th and 10 throw is the best throw I've seen in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Maybe like the most clutch NFL throw outside of a Super Bowl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, it was, and for some, like, watching him, it came as no surprise.
Yeah.
I would have been more surprised if they didn't convert that. I was like, oh, 4th and 10, he's about to do, and then he did the jump man.
Yeah, now everybody has been talking about that. It's like your expectations completely change in the fourth quarter when watching the Bears. It literally comes like instinctually, you know this is going to happen. And watching the Packers fall apart is also not like...
It's awesome.
It's also, but it's not surprising either.
Right.
Like, Matt LaFleur is a really questionable fourth quarter coach.
I think he's a piece of shit.
I don't think he's a piece of shit, but Ben Johnson, he sure does. You see that?
What, the speed shake?
The speed shake?
Fuck him. He's got to go celebrate with the whole city. He's not going to... What's he got to... Honestly, if I were him, I would have touched tip to tip.
Yeah, but like, dude,
I would have pressed my tip
it's not
on
like, I know that you're, like, we can make the justification of, like, he had to go celebrate. But then after the game, he yelled, "Fuck the Packers. I fucking hate those guys."
Yeah.
And then they asked him about it in a press conference the next day. He goes, "Yeah, fuck the Packers.
Yeah.
Fucking hate them."
He's from Detroit.
Right.
Where they were rivals, and now he's the head coach of the Bears, and they're rivals.
No, totally, but I'm just saying, like, that handshake doesn't not mean anything.
Well, yeah, he fucking hates them, as every coach should hate their divisional opponents.
I agree. I'm just saying it felt like you were making excuses for him, that he just had to go celebrate, and that's why he did it. He did it to dub him.
I think all I've seen is, like, people, like, trying to read into the handshake, and I'm like, just listen to the guy. He says, fuck the Packers. Of course, he's not going to be like, thank you, Mr. DeFord, for the good game. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck this bitch. I fucking hate you. You're fired. I'm going to get a raise, and I'm going to rip my shirt off and probably lick honey, or let a bear lick honey off me or something.
Yeah, it also has been reported already that the Packers are in negotiations to keep Matt LaFleur.
Yeah,
they want to keep him there. So.
I saw they're going to, like, have a meeting. And I bet he's going to, they have to redesign something for fan service for a team that doesn't have an owner. They're going to have to get new OC or something, and then potentially GM.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The coaching market is not that great.
Yeah.
So
they also right now have the longest drought in the NFC North of, like, winning the division, which is really funny to me to think about. Like, a team that is perpetually in the playoffs really just doesn't win their division. You know?
Yeah, and has won a Super Bowl more recently than any of those other teams.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And that, you can look that stat up. Bitches.
Yeah, that's a real stat.
Bitches.
Yeah. The Bears are very exciting. They do have, like, a distinct feel compared to every other team in the playoffs right now. It does feel like anything can happen with them, and you know, no matter what the matchups are, you know, you can't turn off a Bears game.
No.
Doesn't matter what the score is. It could be 40-4, which is an insane score.
I would turn that off.
Yeah. I wouldn't turn it off because I don't know.
That's too much.
It doesn't feel like too much for Caleb Williams and the guys now.
Here's another real stat, pricks. It was the fourth time ever a team has come back from 15 or more in the fourth quarter in the playoffs. And the last time the Bears beat Green Bay in the playoffs, you want to know when that was? It was a week after Pearl Harbor.
Is that true?
The last time the Bears beat Green Bay in the playoffs was 1 week after Pearl Harbor. You know when Pearl Harbor happened? The 40s!
That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, back when the Japanese had an army.
Oh, God.
Well, they can't really have it.
Right, yeah. I didn't want to get into it.
Oh,
I don't want to get into it.
All right, my bad.
All right. Now let's get to your biggest flop of the week. How about the Bills versus the Jags?
I wouldn't say that was the biggest flop of the week. I was 1 point off on the Jags, and they were winning the game. It was a good game.
Yeah, but you had them winning the Super Bowl. Now your Super Bowl team is gone.
Okay, now I pick a different team. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
I know, but why do you do this?
What do you mean?
I should have a steak.
What should I do?
I should be allowed to have a steak.
You want me to self-harm?
No, just say, like, yeah, I was wrong.
Oh, dude, I'm so beat up over the Jags losing.
You said I know for a fact that the Jaguars are going to score 25
and they came pretty close. I'm not that bummed out about it.
24 points.
Oh, no.
I'm just
saying,
saying,
You thought the Steelers were going to win, you fucking mongoloid?
I guessed that the Steelers were going to win.
Oh, you guessed, and I knew.
But I wasn't picking the Steelers to win the Super Bowl.
And I'm not picking the Jags now either.
And I didn't say I guarantee the Steelers are going to score 7 points, for instance.
Boo-hoo, cry me a birthday cake and light it on fire and push it in my face.
Listen, dude, all I'm saying is you were way off on that.
You're saying a lot more than that, actually. You're implying a ton more stuff.
What did I imply?
You're insulting my intelligence.
Yeah.
You're implying that my family is hillbillies, and I don't like that.
All right.
You're saying...
I'll concede that, yeah.
Okay. And you said that I got a vanity plate on my car that says Pussy Boy. You implied that.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit all the way unless, yeah. I think you can just get pussy and then space.
Okay.
Because I think it's 7, right? 7 characters.
Okay.
So,
right.
And pussy's only 5 characters. So,
okay.
But yeah, no, okay, fine. You're right. Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Well, that's fine.
Now I'm on a different team.
You don't have to like it.
Okay.
But you do have to watch the Bills next week, and you don't get to watch the Jaguars.
I love watching the Bills. It's Josh Allen.
Oh, really?
Who cares?
You're singing a bit of a different tune than you were a few days ago.
I think they're going to get beat this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think Denver
Well, our
beats them.
predictions come out on Friday, so we'll see.
I think Denver's the new Super Bowl champion.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a fun power rankings because we're gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
The Jaguars and the Bills game was very exciting.
Yeah.
But I think, to me, I know that Bills team doesn't look like top to bottom great, both sides of the ball, all that side. But it does also has a similar feeling to the Bears to me, where it's kind of like there's something else.
Yeah.
There's just an X factor.
They have a
there.
superhuman quality at quarterback, and that is huge in the playoffs. And to default, they have probably the best running back left in the playoffs. Because Saquon's out.
Yeah, they're the best running back in the NFL this year.
I'd say Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, but I mean,
he has led yards wise. Yeah.
James Cook did.
Rushing yards.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey. Yeah.
All-purpose yards.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, that's just the truth, man.
I know, but
that's just the truth.
Yeah.
Another loser who shouldn't hang their head down low and feel all sad. The Jags got to be hyped. I know it sucks. They really did. It sucks when two teams like that have to play each other in the first round because those are two teams that could have gone to the Super Bowl, I think.
Right.
The Jags are good all around. The Jags defense is awesome. Yeah. Flies around. They held James Cook to 45 yards, I think.
That was in the first half.
No, I think the whole game.
Oh, no, let's see.
Had James Cook to 45 yards.
Oh, my God, yeah. Because they were talking about how he was on pace to rush for the most yards against the Jags the entire season.
Held him to 45.
Wow.
They need to run the ball more. That was the only time this year that I haven't watched a ton of Jags games, but I've reviewed enough of them to know that Liam Cohen's play calling has been excellent all year. I felt like he kind of got really out-coached by McDermott. The pass at the very end, very stupid play. They have fucking Cam Little. They needed to go like 8 yards to get inside of 70 yards to at least have a tie at it. And the first play of the game-tying or game-winning drive is a pass over the middle.
Yeah.
That seems foolish, and it's exactly what happened. It got tipped up in the air. That could be to the outside. That could be a run even was in play. I know they had no timeouts. But
yeah, I don't think you run on that play, but you probably...
Anything safer than a pass over the middle was super sketchy. And they only ran the ball 14 times on a Bills defense that does not play the run very well. And Travis...
They only ran it 14 times?
Yeah.
Really?
There was some questionable shit.
Because they have ETN, and then they have Bashal Tutin, who's had a pretty good year, and I think will get... more snaps, more carries next year.
So definitely some lessons for Liam Cohen to go take into his second year, but I think I loved that message from the old woman and the media. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, with Liam to Liam.
She's like, keep your head up, young man. You guys had a wonderful season, and you got nothing to be ashamed of. Congrats on all your successes. God bless.
Appreciate it, man.
God bless you. God bless your family.
You, man. I appreciate you.
And you know what? Just don't let those haters get you down, Mr. Liam's Cohen's.
Yeah. Fuck them. I agree.
Yeah. And that was so nice. That was a great humanizing moment from media to coach.
Yeah.
I loved that.
And then did you see that she said that he looked like Carson Breber from Nerd Sesh too?
Yes.
Yeah, she said that right afterwards. Yeah.
And then did you see that he ate her butt for an hour 45 in the back of a limousine after the game?
Really?
He ate her butt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, devoured her rumpus.
Yeah. I think he's a pretty good coach and I love his brother's movies, but I feel like honestly that's a bit much.
I don't know.
Because that's like it's a conflict of interest.
He paid for the limo.
All right, his limo, his limo, his ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she loved it.
Yeah, his limo, his lunch. That's what.
And she had the same tone as he was eating her ass. She said, "You keep eating that butt, Mr. Cohen.
You should be very proud of yourself. You are very good at eating butt.
You keep your head up high and Press that nose into my rumpus.
Yeah, that feels really good. Thank you, Mr.
Yes. Thank you, Coach Cohen. I am about to come anally.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Tell your brothers I really liked Raising Arizona.
Yeah,
That's
and Miller's Crossing is totally slept on.
Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, Jags have a lot to be proud of.
They do.
But at the same time, they lost like losers, and they should be dead in the ditch somewhere.
Yeah, and last thing I will say, too, about that, Jacksonville Stadium was rocking.
Oh, of course.
And I know it's like easy
People are
to
swimming in there.
It's easy to.
You see
I
that
love
little
that.
swim
It's
box?
one of my favorite installments.
Yeah.
That the pirate ship. Every stadium should have a hokey installment.
Right.
It's the NFL. It's a circus anyway.
Yeah.
The Browns should have like a play with the dogs, like a kennel, where you can go feed dogs bones, and the dogs are kind of mean. You don't let your kids in there.
Yeah.
And then
There should be a lion in a cage at the Lions game, but it's like just in the middle of like the stands.
Yeah.
There's just a real live lion in there, just in a cage.
And they feed it Little Caesars pizzas every time they score.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think I will say I do think, and I think this is a good idea maybe for next year is
think about it.
The pool box. What if they did one sponsored by like Girls Gone Wild or something?
Oh, they're
it's like
bottomless.
all hot and like
They're
it's a bunch of
bottomless.
hot ladies and it's too many. It's like it's dangerous. The pool's overflowing and everybody's trying to get out of there. It's like
the boobs being like pressed on the glass, and people are like kind of struggling for air.
And there's guys lapping up the water that's falling down. Yeah, I think that could be really good.
I like that a lot.
Because that's good for football fans because they're oogling and googling at all the big boobies.
And Pat McAfee could be on the sideline like, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at those tits!
Yeah, I think that's all good.
Okay.
Because that's what football culture is about, is being an absolute pig. All right, 49ers, Eagles.
Awesome.
Just fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, maybe my favorite like outcome of the weekend. I'm happy the Bears won. That game was obviously more thrilling, but just the way the Eagles lost that was the most Philadelphia bullshit. Like I would have paid to be in like like one of those shark cages. You know what I mean, where the shark can't get you, but you get to be around something dangerous. Like on one of those that toured around Philadelphia that night, so I could be like and like egg on Philly fans that were
I get it. Eagles, eggs.
surely losing their minds.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. Terrible play calling. A.J. Brown freaking out. Tom Brady trying to save his ass, being like, oh, that's just, the heated moment of competition. These two have a great relationship.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like two guys that have a great relationship to me. They're screaming at each other in the middle of the biggest game.
It doesn't seem like many people have a great relationship with A.J. Brown at the current moment.
Right.
At a certain point, Big Dom had a catch and A.J. Brown didn't. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
He dropped some terrible drops. I'll just say it. I think it was bad. He's complaining all the time about not getting the ball thrown his way, and then when they do, he drops it. What was that? Are you saying come to the Browns? I don't want that.
100% I want it.
That's what everybody's saying.
Redemption, dude. Him and Shador. Shador won't. Don't worry about that. You're going to get a ball thrown your way. Shador, A.J. Brown, Jerry Garcia. Or no, Jerry Jeudy.
Garcia?
Jerry Jeudy, sorry.
R.I.P. to Bob Weir.
I know, the dead are on my mind.
Right.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Damn it. Find me in the music, Bob. A.J. Brown, very welcome in Cleveland. I think we can get him at an under market price. We can probably get him on a 2-year.
Yeah.
We can probably get him for 2-year 65, I'd say right now.
I just don't think it's a good idea for the Browns to add more.
It would allow us to draft offensive line earlier in the draft instead of reaching for a wide receiver.
There's no reaching. They might not get to us. That's what they're worried about with the wide receivers, because the top end of this draft is like there's probably 6 really great players, and then after that it gets pretty tough. This draft's not great.
Right.
So I
go
think
sign A.J. Brown.
I think we go get Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson. That's a much better situation on a rookie deal than getting a guy who could be a huge problem for the locker room.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
I think it would be a big problem.
We're not here to talk draft, though. A.J. Brown, you're welcome on my accord.
Right.
Not Riley's.
49ers, obviously, they lose George Kittle. Terrible Achilles injury. Hate to see that. But at the same time, like, that game was really a coaching thriller as well. Kyle Shanahan.
So good.
Just drawing up that Juwan Jennings, that pass to Christian McCaffrey. We talked about it yesterday. Yes, great pass.
Unbelievable catch.
That it does take away from it because people are just talking about Juwan Jennings being a wide receiver throwing that ball. Christian McCaffrey, like 99% of people don't catch that ball. That was a Willie Mays ass catch.
Yes.
Also, I did hear somebody else say this, and so I hope that it's true. But Juwan Jennings was a higher star recruit coming out of high school
As a quarterback.
than Joe Burrow and Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had no idea that Juwan Jennings was really tossing that pill.
Yeah. Yeah, he can throw that shit around.
Yeah. I don't like his haircut. I will say that.
No, but whatever.
His hairstyle.
You know, I don't like George Kittle's either, and his leg exploded.
That's true.
See where hate gets us in this life?
Where did hate get us?
We were talking about him looking like he was from Hills Have Eyes. I think you said that. And then his leg exploded.
Yeah.
So you said he looks like an extra from Hills Have Eyes.
I don't think I said that.
I said it, at least then. So one of us did.
Yeah,
I know it was uttered on this set.
Yeah, one of us said it. Okay.
Eagles are in total panic zone. Sirianni needs to be fired. I think that's a clean house situation there.
I don't think it's I don't think that. I don't think it's
Who
all
do
the
they
way.
keep? The GM?
I'd probably keep like Saquon Barkley or Jalen
Oh,
Hurts.
bitch, shut up. I meant the coaching guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know enough about I don't know enough about that. I don't know, like,
Would you retain any of them?
I don't know, who is it? Like Patullo? Is that who?
Maybe they're DC?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't keep Sirianni after that.
You don't think so?
No.
I think they just won a Super Bowl last year, so there is like maybe the hangover of being like, well, you know.
Yeah, I feel like...
I think you get rid of A.J. Brown and you keep Sirianni and you're probably fine.
No, but that whole team all year, all they've done is answer questions about chemistry and what's happening. Like, there wasn't a moment this year where you could look at the Eagles and, like, they didn't have a moment like the Bears had a moment or, like, the Texans had a moment or the Niners had moments where it was like, oh, these guys are, like, rallying around each other. The Seahawks had moments like that with Sam Darnold. Like, we were like, oh, that team's together, they rock, and if they keep that shit going, they will be able to, like, persevere through hardship. And
yeah, but that happened last year and the year before with the Eagles. And yes, they did have an early exit 2 years ago, but last year they won the Super Bowl and there were the same questions week 12, you know?
Again, I think it works less in his favor to be like, all right, this has been a consistent problem for 3 years, and you got one Super Bowl out of it. It's almost like, all right, that's good. Let's cut ties, keep our good roster, and get a coach who, like,
okay,
can
so what
bring
do they
these
go?
guys
What do they
together.
try to compete with the Browns to get Harbaugh? I mean,
Sure.
Harbaugh wants to bring his own GM in,
Yeah.
and I
Clean
know,
house, $10 million for coaching staff. Just give Harbaugh all the tools.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's obviously an appetizing job for Harbaugh, but like,
Or any of the DCs, Minter, Durden, or whatever. All those guys would be decent hires there. Raheem Morris.
okay,
I could see that in Philly working. Mm-hmm. Like Jalen Hurts and Raheem Morris, two strong black men instead of these Italian guys. You know,
Oh, yeah.
on the sideline.
Uh-huh.
Let's swap the Italians for the cool black guys.
okay,
That could be the mentality.
yeah, I guess it could.
You
That's
know?
kind of like a do the right thing.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
sure, exactly. Yeah. Enough of this racist pizza guy, John Tudoro. John Tudoro could play Sirianni too.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 years ago.
Right.
But yeah, it is like a do the right thing. Exactly.
Okay.
Spot on.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
And that's Spike Lee.
and that's so what you're saying is that the coach's seat is hot.
Yeah, it's
It's
steaming.
extra hot.
Totally.
It's the hottest day of the year on
And
Sirianni's butt.
Devontae Smith or AJ Brown's like Mookie, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
know.
There's something there.
All right. How about Chargers Patriots? That
Chargers Pats.
was the ugliest game. We have a mistake that we made.
What'd we do?
Well, first of all, I said that the Patriots can't get any pressure on the quarterback, which I will say during the regular season that was an issue.
Yeah.
But then they were like, "Did you guys forget about Milton Williams?" And then
Yeah,
somebody
we
responded.
did.
Somebody responded to that and was like, "They don't even know who Milton Williams is."
Yeah.
Like, of course they don't. And I was like, "I know who Milton Williams
Yeah.
is. The one that everybody said got overpaid.
Right.
You know, I get it. And he was great, and we were wrong.
And they had 30 pressures.
30 pressures, which to me is not enough. You know,
Huh?
I feel like it should have been more, right?
Yeah, anytime the quarterback drops back, I would like pressure on it. And I think that's what Vrabel thought. And, you know, the Chargers defense played really, really well, too, up until, you know.
Yeah, they held him to 16.
Right.
I mean, you should be able to win doing that. Justin Herbert, there's a couple things. Shout out to Theo Ash from Stay Hot Pod. He was posting some of the film of the plays where Ladd McConkey's wide open, waving for the ball, and Justin Herbert's just running around waiting to get sacked. There's a few plays like that where he has an open receiver, and he's just it's hard to see when you're just watching the broadcast what's exactly going on. The desperation of Justin Herbert was like Joe Burrow's thing on steroids. It was like the type of shit that makes you quit football was what he was doing in the fourth quarter. It was like a Hail Mary on every play, but instead of throwing it, he was just running and throwing his body into defensive players. It's tough when you have that much pressure, but at the same time, I think Justin Herbert just looked panicked the entire time.
Yeah, it's a classic Daniel Jones in Giants thing. Like, he was legit seeing ghosts. If you get pressured...
That was Sam Darnold who said that. But
Sam Darnold thing then, yeah. Like, if you get 15 pressures on you in the first 2 quarters, like, it's hard to go out there and be like, all right, let me get through my progressions. Like, all right, there's one. You basically get the ball and you're like...
But his hands are so big and his girlfriend's so hot.
Oh, shit,
it's like
dude.
crazy.
She is. Remember when she did the dance where she's like... Oh, my God, dude. That shut down the whole...
Shut down the block?
Shut down the block for all day, dude. We threw a block party to that video.
Really? Why was I not invited? That's crazy. Yeah.
No, we didn't even have to turn on the grill.
Oh, really?
It was so hot.
Yeah. But yeah, Justin Herbert now has played really bad in 3 playoff games. The 3 playoff games that he's played, he's been all really bad.
They'll be fine. They need to get Joe Alt back. They need to get draft offensive line help. That team's so close.
I mean, they did. I will say the front office and the coaching, they've done what they needed to do.
Yeah.
They just suffered injuries in the wrong places.
Yeah.
Like, they invested in the O-line. They really tried to protect Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
It just ended up with his backups trying to block people, and that didn't work.
I have them on the low panic meter. Just address the things in the offseason to hope they get healthy and stay healthy next year. I think they have like a great...
I think they should be panicking. I think they should be panicking about Justin Herbert specifically, only because, yes, he's very talented, but if you're not... These types of results, like...
But he's on 4 years left on his contract. He's gonna play that out.
It's his 6th season, though, and he has really not had much success.
Yeah, but he's lost 3 playoff games, and he's only, 28?
He's lost 3 playoff games where they got spanked and he played terrible. That's like...
But what's that imply?
That implies that he's
gonna
really
quit?
bad in high-pressure games. And
I don't even think you can rate like his performance on this because he got blasted by a great defense with no offensive line.
I'm talking about the ones that... he did have wide open receivers and he just wasn't looking for them. Like, for a long time. He's holding on the ball for too long,
So you're implying that they should lose Justin Herbert?
No, I'm saying that they need to really...
Have a talking with him?
Yeah, they need to work on some stuff in the offseason.
Yeah.
And, maybe draft a backup plan. 6th round.
Jim Harbaugh, 14 years in the NFL, not a lot of playoff success either. So think about that. Maybe it's his coach and all the kissing that they do.
Wait, Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Didn't he go to a Super Bowl his first year, second year?
Maybe, but he didn't win it.
Okay. But didn't he take the Niners to the Super Bowl?
Potentially, but I don't think he won it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head.
I just don't think he ever won it.
Okay. Yeah. He's a very winning coach. Didn't he win a Super Bowl? I feel like he might have, but...
In what? As a player?
No.
You're saying he won it with Kaepernick? No.
No. But I think he won...
No, he actually lost to his brother, John. Who's now has no job.
He's gonna have one as a Brown.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I don't know. I'm not
Toledo
worried about
native John Harbaugh.
I'm not worried about Herbert, and I love you, Joe Alt. So
yeah, Joe Alt needs to come back and go Irish and all that. But
Patriots look like kind of an unstoppable force.
I think
Drake May is awesome. Dude.
Drake May is awesome, but he also didn't have he's been having these more impressive games recently, and that wasn't a super impressive game from start to finish.
He threw for 265 and ran for like 80 yards.
Did he throw for 265 actually?
On my mama.
Oh, I didn't know that. In my mind, I was like, it was just kind of low scoring for the Patriots. It felt like they were just kind of getting it together, but that was a tough defense for them to play.
I'll double check live, so I'm not wrong.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure he threw for 265 because you know who's really happy about his success? Our guy BS.
Who's BS?
Tomlin to leave Steelers after 19 years. Good thing I checked my phone. Goodbye, Mike. This is the best offseason ever as a Browns fan, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And also, by the way, the Jags losing was really good for us because it was the 24th pick.
6th and 24th pick in the first round. Mike Tomlin leaves, old Harbaugh leaves, and the Bengals keep everyone. That's the best case scenario for coaching shit in the AFC.
And we might get Harbaugh.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and you know that 6 and 24. Is it 6 or 9 and 24? I forget.
6 and 9.
6, 9.
It's 6 and 24.
Okay.
Yeah, 268 for Drake May. And he was their leading rusher with 66 yards.
Oh yeah, he did have that one crazy rush, the really long one. But
that's a great game.
Yeah, it is. It is a great game. I just think the defense, going up against a Chargers O-line,
it's hard to rank.
It's hard to rank, and we'll see how they match up against. I mean,
that was
playing the Texans defense next. I don't know.
Oh, it's going to be an awesome game.
That game's going to be electric.
Yeah, and God, that's scary.
Yeah,
because it just flashbacks to when the Browns played New England and they sacked Drake May 5 times.
Oh my gosh, 1 second, I forgot.
I
wrote something down.
We can't both be on our phones. I thought it was my time to do the phone thing.
Yeah, you already did.
Bye, Mike.
You already did the phone thing.
Bye, Mike. Bye. Oh, Mike Tomlin, Philadelphia. Oh, yeah.
That actually might happen. But, okay, really quick. Back Chargers Patriots. I wrote this down on my phone during the game. The Chargers needed a conservative dad before prom as a defensive coordinator. Someone needed to tell that secondary to cover booty.
What was the next game?
Next game is Texans Steelers, the one from last night that you predicted the score of accidentally.
Yeah, that Texans defense is maybe that's like the most. That's the craziest defense I've seen in the playoffs in a while.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter described it as 11 velociraptors with machine guns.
Yeah, it's scary,
which is so funny. But yeah, it's fucking crazy.
And it seems like it's so scary, and like it has like a smothering sense to it.
Yeah,
where like as the offense, you almost like tell them to play. They're almost like, "What are you running, bitch?" Yeah. And they're like, a little screen to the right, and they're like, "Do it!" And then you do it, and then they hurt you, and it's like a loss of 3.
In the third quarter, at one point, the Steelers their offense was just 11 grandmas in rocking chairs, and they were just like, "What's going on?" Yeah, that was crazy.
Sure, we'll tell you the play.
Yeah,
it really does feel like they are. It feels like they know your snap count, and they know at least 90% of the time what play you're gonna run,
which does make up for the fact that offense has serious issues.
Totally. Woody Marks at times looked nice last night.
Totally. But Nico Collins is hurt.
Yeah. What happened to him officially?
I don't even know.
They just said legs off?
No. They just said like he might not play next game. That's like what people were saying.
A couple other guys stepped up.
Just C.J. Stroud had 4 fumbles in the first half.
That's not bad.
That's really, really, really bad. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's like historically bad.
Because when I played in an NFL game, I technically died in the first half.
Yeah.
And 4 fumbles is like, wow, you made it through.
Yeah, but you didn't go to the Ohio State University.
The Ocho.
But I will say, C.J. Stroud has this quality to him where, like, when he played really well his rookie season, it was so exciting. And since then, there's creeping in is this, like, kind of hateable quality that's going on where like
all he does is love God and football.
Yeah, but he also did the little bro thing to Caleb Williams, and then he did the same thing to Aaron Rodgers last night, which I am stealing from Twitter. But somebody said they just posted the picture of the post game of C.J. Stroud talking to Aaron Rodgers, and it was like, "Keep your head up, man. Learn from those mistakes. You're going to be a great player in this league." Which is
you
great.
shouldn't steal from Twitter, dude. We've been
But I gave credit though.
To who?
Oh no! Whoever said it, go look it up. I didn't say. Dude, I didn't come up with it.
You can't do this.
It's not my intellectual property. Okay. I don't know who said it, but somebody else did.
Yeah. It honestly though doesn't matter what they do on offense.
I know. That was proof of it last night.
It really doesn't. Like it's crazy. Like that's. They're like the fucking old Bears or something. It's just like put something out there. Yeah. Like at least have near equal time of possession on offense. And that's good enough because we're going to give you short fields and we're going to put the fear of fucking God into the other team.
Yeah, and the defense is going to score.
Probably.
And they did.
Yeah.
And if Aaron Rodgers does retiring on a pick 6 is insane.
Oh, plenty of people have done it before.
Oh, yeah.
I think Tom Brady's last throw was a pick six.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
And the Browns, they threw a pick six this year by winning 5 games. They get to pick 6th in the draft.
Yeah, Tom Brady threw a pick six in that Super Bowl, and that won the game for him. Which was crazy.
Yeah. He does crazy stuff, man.
What was I going to say? It was the Houston kicker missed an extra point under the crossbar.
Really?
I'd never seen that in my goddamn life.
Well, it's Fairbairn, huh?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
That's awesome.
An extra point under the crossbar, and it didn't hit anyone at the line of scrimmage. That's like...
yeah, that's almost impossible.
Let's
get geometrists. Is that how you say it?
That's
Geometrist?
Yeah, Tristan, our geometry friend.
Yeah, we need a geometry expert on this.
It's like... That came over the center's head, and then it was bizarre.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So think about that.
They'll have to worry about that, but not really because their defense is too good.
Yeah, it was awesome. I hope I'm easily rooting for them to go and win a Super Bowl. If I get to see Nick Chubb touch a Super Bowl trophy, it'll make me cry, actual tears. I'll be very happy.
I'll be happy to see Nick Chubb win a Super Bowl, but at the same time, I don't want to see C.J. Stroud win one anymore.
Why do you hate him so much?
I never really liked Ohio State.
You loved him after the rookie year. You were all about him. Yeah. And now he doesn't play well, and you learn that he likes God too much, and now you say fuck him.
He likes God too much, and he likes a few other people that I don't like. And I don't know. I don't like his attitude after he does something bad, the way that he is looking at the iPad. It's just a body language thing. I don't know. It's an ick.
I like so many guys on that team, though. And D'Amico gets me fired up.
Yeah, I love Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson Jr.
Yeah. Al-Shaair.
Al-Shaair, by the way, I feel like people thought I was saying something political when I was saying that I was surprised that he won Man of the Year, only because he has been known to...
Well, he's a dirty player.
Yeah, he's been
known... But
it's
off-field stuff.
Right, and shout out to him for wearing the face tape, what is it called? Is that what it's called?
Sure.
And it says, end the genocide in Gaza. That was awesome.
Yep.
He's taking a stand. Yeah. Good guy. And awesome player.
Yes.
But,
So you weren't saying you were surprised he won Walter Payton Man of the Year because he's Muslim?
No, and you said that in the video.
I said that. I gave you an opportunity to say it.
No, I said no. Okay. I'm not saying that.
You said no at the time.
Yes, I did.
Good.
But I feel like people thought I was,
You're
mistaken. But I'm saying, I'm talking about, was it the hit on Trevor Lawrence or whatever?
Yeah, he killed people.
Yeah, he hurts people when their heads do this against
them. And not because of his faith.
No.
His faith doesn't make him any more violent than any other faith.
No.
Right. I'm just saying I want to get our cards straight if we're going to do this till the Super Bowl.
Except for C.J. Stroud, whose faith I hate.
Right. Okay. Right. And Christians are more violent in general.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
have the stats. We're just casuals when it comes to religion.
Yeah. When it comes to religion, we just say stuff and hope it's right.
Steelers are the biggest concern going into the offseason. Tomlin just walked away. You're probably not going to have Aaron Rodgers again. And that team was the Avengers of misfit, fucked up toys from Pro Bowl past.
Yeah, you got MVS, you got fucking
none of those that team.
Ramsey and
that team, your touchdown leader, your receptions leader, your passing leader, your tackling leader, and your sacks leader could all be gone. Cam Hayward's probably going to retire.
Watt's not leaving.
Well, I don't think he was their sack leader this year because he missed half the season with an acupuncture lung. I think it was Cam Hayward.
An acupuncture lung?
Yeah, his lung collapsed from acupuncture. Are you reading the papers?
Oh, I just thought you misremembered the word puncture. And I was it was
no, I doubled it up. He's got acupuncture went too deep and his lung collapsed.
Right, okay.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Either Cam Hayward or Jack Sawyer probably led them in sacks.
Yeah, he was a Pro Bowler though, and
the secondary is going to be decimated. And that's just that's the biggest loser of the weekend for me.
Right, and not having Tomlin anymore means that they won't automatically make the playoffs.
Oh my God!
Lose.
If they win 4 games next year, I'm gonna have an Eiffel Tower boner.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were doing a thing like betting that they were gonna not win 4 games, and so you would do something. But no, you're just gonna be super hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, fucking suck on that, Pittsburgh. Have fun wiping your tears with those stupid little yellow towels. Yeah.
Yeah. And Aaron Rodgers, congrats. You are an Arizona Cardinal. Which is Aaron.
You actually think he's going to stay?
I think he's going to stay in the league. Arizona. Come on. Let's get some shirts made. Arizona Cardinals. Let's do it. Okay. I don't care.
All right. Maybe Mike McCarthy gets hired in Arizona. Him and Aaron Rodgers reunite for one last go-around.
That would be awesome. And then Devontae has to go there.
Oh!
I know they already did that, but...
A.J. Hawk comes out of retirement on a horse.
That would be so sick.
He probably loves Arizona, too. That's a conservative safe haven.
Yeah. Oh, actually... You know what? I think it could be Arizona, but you know who else has a quarterback opening that isn't picking like maybe high enough to get who they want? Is the Jets. I feel like Aaron Rodgers and the Jets makes a lot of sense.
He probably still owns property in Jersey.
Right. I think like, yeah, that would be weird. I know you don't usually think of Aaron Rodgers like in a Jets jersey.
No,
it feels weird, but
it's green.
Maybe that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try that out.
Whatever. Okay, is that all the games?
Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Glenn.
Is that all the games, right?
Yes, that is all the games.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do our power rankings.
Top 8. For me, at the bottom, I have the Bills. I don't want to fight about it. That's where they're at. They have a bad defense.
Oh, my Lord.
The teams in front of them, I would take to beat them. I especially don't believe in this receiving core. It's decimated, it's ugly, and it sucks.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what's your 8? I said I don't want to fight about it, you stupid brick-headed mouse.
All right, don't say stuff like that. That's insane. Why do you say that?
What?
Why'd you say that?
I said you're a stupid brick-headed mouse because you're ready to jump down my throat for another man. It's disgusting.
Hate it because it's so creative, but it's so mean. It's mean-spirited. All right, so number 8. 49ers.
Bullshit!
Listen, without George Kittle and with Jake Tonjes having that curse drop, he dropped one and it looked cursed.
Okay.
To me, I feel like they also have a tough matchup. They're going into Seattle. They already lost a few. It was 16-3 a couple weeks ago.
And their coach sucks, right? You hate their coaching. That's why they're
so really
so low.
great coach. They have a fantastic coach. I just don't trust them against the Seahawks right now. I think they got the toughest matchup, and they are officially, in my mind, a little too decimated. I know the defense has lost all these people and been able to stay in games and win games. That's great.
Trent Williams can come back this next game.
Totally, but the offense loses George Kittle, and I know that he's not. He's
a leader.
Right. He's a leader, and it's a glue thing. Like, Christian McCaffrey he can make spectacular things happen. He can also run the ball for 2 yards 15 times.
Yeah, George Kittle is also probably the best all-around tight end in the league.
Yeah.
Especially the way they use him in blocking.
Yeah, not anymore, I would say, with a torn Achilles. I would say that he's probably actually one of the worst, but sorry, that's mean.
Yeah, if you have the Bills higher than the Seahawks, you're wrong.
Okay.
So
all right, well, I guess we'll see.
Bears are next for me at number 7.
Mm-hmm.
They do have something. They have an intangible quality about him, and I know I have probably, maybe at least 2 of the best quarterbacks down here at the bottom, but both of these teams I see as being a little more flawed than every other team. The Bears mostly I have down here is just with their willingness to play with fire, and I think that game is obviously heroic and classic and awesome and shows the ability to persevere through being down by so many points, but it might give you too much unbridled faith in getting down. I'd like to see them come out and smack someone in the mouth, and I don't know if they can do that.
That's not really in their game plan, though.
No, I know. Yeah, it's kind of just like
they keep playing with fire, but they really haven't been burnt. That's now their 7th. It'd be 7th game of the season where they were down at least a score plus in the fourth quarter.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
In 6 minutes.
6 minutes left. Come on.
It's crazy.
You're betting against God, basically, with this one.
No, I'm not. I'm actually betting that they're better than the Bills with this one.
But they're worse than the team that they're
betting
playing
against God.
Yeah.
They're not God.
No, they're not God.
Stroud
God
is God.
God is on their side.
God is on C.J. Stroud's side.
Right. On the side of his helmet. He wrote it. But
God.
Metallic Sharpie. All right. Number 7 for me. I got the Broncos. I got them all the way down here only because I don't even know. It's just kind of it is the matchup thing because I know you have the least faith in the team that I have the most faith in the AFC. Yeah. That's really what it is they're going up against them. And I don't know. It's
the most faith in the AFC?
Yeah. I have the most faith. Yeah. So I don't really care.
I pray to fucking God the Bills don't make the Super Bowl because it'll be the end of my life.
Yeah.
In terms of this.
Really?
You will never let me hear it down.
I forget things so easily.
Forget it now.
Forget what? The Broncos are like the most prove it team to me right now, where it's like we didn't see them play, and so we'll see how they play next week in the playoffs. But like, I don't know. I do kind of read into like where the Bears are like this weird magical team. The Broncos are like,
they're like anti-magic.
Well, no, they're like winning the same way, but much more low scoring and with much less offense, and so it is kind of like. I don't know what that team looks like, and they did get smacked by the Jaguars. Like,
so they're getting punished for winning the AFC. They didn't play this week, so now you guys really got to go out.
No, I'm saying it's a prove it thing, and and obviously I'm an idiot who watches football, and I'm like, well, I didn't see that team on the screen this week, so what the fuck do I have to say about that?
No, you did a great job.
Whatever.
Number 6, I got the 90s here, basically on the back of coaching and Brock Purdy. I think he is incredibly resilient and is like a lot better of a leader than I think he's gotten credit for. And I think in the absence of Kittle, he's going to step up. I think what's made him a much better quarterback this year in a weird way is like Mac Jones coming in and winning those games and just being like present. That like lit a fire under him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's like proving that he is, a league above even a Mac Jones, who is a great quarterback, apparently.
Is there an argument, though, that Brock Purdy is the third best quarterback on his team?
No.
Because it'd be Mac Jones, Juwan Jennings, and then Brock Purdy?
I don't know if that's an argument.
Okay.
Maybe high school graded, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I see something really impressive with this team, and it starts with Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy's kind of unwaveringness, and then Christian McCaffrey's willingness and ability to do anything. I think they can beat anyone. They were heavy underdogs going into Philadelphia. I didn't see really any pundit besides my good, intelligent buddy here ride with the Niners. And they went in Philly and they punched him in the mouth. So I wouldn't want to play them. They're still my sneaky team that will wake up in the middle of the night and nibble on your penis until they win the Super Bowl. So,
is it possible to make a team where everybody has the same first name, like in the NFL? Like, is there somebody at every position?
Yeah.
So there's like Mike.
Sure.
Maybe it's Michael.
Yeah, whatever.
So there'd be Michael.
Yeah. Why are you asking us?
Because it's fun.
Okay.
Michael Penix Jr. would be the quarterback, right? Or
are you going to go through every position?
Not every position, but I mean, I will say
Michael Thomas.
Reverse Cowgirl's pretty good, and then Cowgirl, and then Missionaries. I was a little underrated.
Yeah.
Running back Michael who?
Mike Evans. Could be a wide receiver.
Okay, there you go. Now, see, we got one.
Michael Thomas and Mike Evans, wide receivers.
Okay. And, oh, man, it's tough. Let's see, let's get a Michael team.
No.
Whoever.
Yeah, someone comment a whole roster.
Send us a graphic.
No, put it in the comments downstairs.
Send us a graphic. I'll post them. I'll start posting them on a story or something, or Twitter.
Yeah.
The team of Michaels, team of Matthews, maybe, because there'd be Matthew Stafford, Matthew Golden, Matthew. See, we get
running back with Matthew. Good luck, Matt Nagy.
Oh yeah,
he could coach the team. He's got to be a coach too.
Just keep running back's the tough one. Running back's the
keep going.
Okay. All right. Sorry, it's number 6 for me. Texans. I do think their defense is unbelievable. I did lose a little bit of faith.
Nice God stuff.
Yeah, in their offense, and they turned the ball over way too much. And I don't know that scheme that they just ran against the Steelers, where the defense just makes them look like idiots, is going to work against the Patriots. And so for right now, I have the Texans here. I know there's a lot of people that are thinking they look like a Super Bowl team. I don't know until I see them play somebody that isn't the Steelers.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say that after playing the Steelers and still managing to turn it over 4 times.
Yeah, I think they only turned it over 3 times, but he fumbled 4 times.
Yeah. Got it. Mm-hmm. At the next spot for me, I have the Texans, Houston style. I think they could. That defense could carry any team to the Super Bowl. Doesn't matter who's on offense. You could literally replace that defense on any of the 3 teams below them, and they would be the Super Bowl favorites, mostly because the 3 teams below them, I think, have a better quarterback. But Texans defense is superior to Pat's D looked great. Seahawks D has been great all season. I'm excited to see how they come out and look this week. And the Broncos D has been really great, but that was the first time I've seen a playoff game just get won by straight defense like that and maybe end a Hall of Famer's career. They decimated the poor man. They could win it, and if CJ doesn't fumble 4 times in the next first half, they're going to be a hard team to beat.
Yeah, that's true. All right, number 5 for me. Bears. Yeah, it's just the magic thing. It really is. I want them to go.
They got the magic in them. They got the Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I do. I do want them to go to the Super Bowl. I do really.
Why?
I mean, because it's fun.
So fun.
It's Midwest. It's fun to watch them play. It's a great story. Caleb
agree.
Williams and his second year rookie coach Ben Johnson.
I agree.
Taking the team all the way to the Super Bowl. It'd be so fun, and it would guarantee retention rate because people will watch that Super Bowl until the very end, even if the Bears are down by 30. People will watch to the very end.
Why are you worried about the NFL's viewership?
I mean, I don't know. It's stuff that we have to think about, and I'm assuming they have to think about it. And I have a little thing called empathy.
Oh.
So
Well, everybody watches the whole Super Bowl anyway because some obscure network television show always premieres right afterwards that they advertise to you 15 times throughout the game. And then by the end of the game, you're like, I guess we should probably watch that.
yeah, it's the episode 1 premiere of a new show that is
Yeah.
going to be a smash hit
It's like
amongst like aunts and uncles.
Yeah, it's like a gay Atlanta sheriff.
No, it's not going to be gay. They wouldn't do that.
What?
They
You don't
wouldn't-
know that?
No, they always promote something very, very mainstream, easy, like kind of chuckle to yourself comedy. It feels like that's or drama. Doctor drama.
I'm gonna bet it's a sheriff.
Was it last year? Was it The Pit?
Was it?
I think it might have been The Pit.
No, it wasn't.
No,
That wasn't a network show.
Abbott Elementary.
No.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just trying to riff on the stuff you were talking about. So
Okay.
what's up, dude?
Number 4 for me. I got the stinky Broncos here because I'm not a lunatic.
Oh yeah.
They didn't play this weekend, but they won the AFC. And I really, truly believe in what I said about Sean Payton being a lunatic, insane person who hasn't shown us his whole ass yet.
Mhm.
And I think he's going to come out and show us his bare ass this week. And this is going to be like a Broncos team we've never seen. And I think they hang a lot. I think they score a lot.
Really?
And I
You think that?
I think they explode sexually
Mm.
onto the Bills.
Who they play though?
They
So
play the
far.
Bills.
No, I know. Who do they play so far?
They haven't played any playoff games. That's my point. Is that Sean Payton's been holding.
No, I'm talking about this season, and I know they beat the Eagles, but yeah,
Not
Right?
what I'm talking about.
maybe
I'm saying
they got spanked by the Jags, man.
Sean Payton is gooning into the playoffs, and he's going to explode sexual style.
Okay.
We haven't seen the playbook he's even going to use. It's going to be a new book.
Oh, really?
And it's going to look like an old scroll. Yeah.
We saw how a new book worked for AJ Brown last year. They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, true.
Number 4 for me, Patriots. Yeah, it's just both sides of the ball. They look great. That defense, I am not giving them the most credit in the world for going up against that Chargers O line, which is completely decimated. But 30 pressures is insane. Milton Williams did look great, and Christian Gonzalez is fantastic. He might be hurt though. I'm confused about that. He might not play next game.
Don't be too confused.
It looks like he's hurt.
They'll let you know.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know. They look like a Super Bowl team, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to get past that Texans defense. So I got them a little bit down here.
That's fair.
I think this is a very tough matchup for them. And if they do win it, in my opinion, they will then probably play their division rival, and that'll be exciting. Electric. So,
Number 3 for me, the Ramsoids, the Ramalinos, the Los Angelinos of Ramtopolis.
Yeah.
They're scary. That offense was clicking. Playoff Puka is a very scary thing.
Yeah.
He's pretty much gonna go for 130 and a touchdown every game. He's just, yeah. And the idea of like shutting him down and then you have to deal with Devontae Adams and the way the tight ends played and the way Kyron Williams can run the ball is very scary. I just worry about their defense. That's why I have them not in my top 2. If they had a little bit of a better defense, I think they would be a clear walk to the Super Bowl.
But they have a great defense. They just didn't play very well in this last game.
And I disagree with you. Hello. Yeah.
Aren't they like a top 7 defense in the league?
And I would disagree with you. And the special teams that I brought up earlier.
Yeah.
I think that's a real cause for concern, especially when the playoffs are, 1-2 mistakes can cost you a game. Yeah, that's what I got. You got them at 3 too?
Yep. I believe so, right? Let's see. Who do I got at 3, Tone? Yep, Rams. Okay. Yeah, regardless of the special teams woes, I'd say, whoa, this is a special team, and I believe that they can win the Super Bowl.
That was insanely well done.
And
you turned that on a dime.
I love that Puka, he said, I lift weights, motherfucker. He ran through people, and then he said that when he got the touchdown. I mean,
which is just one of the most dumb guy things you could say.
Yeah, everybody in the NFL lifts weights.
Yeah. He's like, I do push-ups, bitch!
Yeah.
Like, that's
But
crazy.
I loved it.
I love it, too.
It's cool to see him get hyped.
I hate him, though.
Well, I hate him maybe off the field, but on the field, I can't deny that I think he's the best wide receiver in the league right now. I think he is absolutely a freak of nature.
He's no Matthew Golden.
He's much better than Matthew Golden.
Probably,
yeah. A lot better.
Shout out Matt getting his first tutty, though, in the playoff game. That was
kind of a
cool.
disappointing year, but then at the end of the year, he turned it on a little bit. Yeah. Whatever. But, I think this team is, like, on paper, they should win the Super Bowl this year. It just, like, looks like that.
Did you hear what Stafford said in that last drive, too? He said in the huddle, he said, let's go steal their hearts.
Oh, really?
Or, like, let's go take their hearts. Devontae Adams said it in the press conference. He was like, that's pretty much the most gangster shit you could say. So we went out and did that.
It's not gangster. He's been
If you
watching
heard
a lot
Stafford say that,
he's been watching too many, like, TV dramas.
you wouldn't even know what it's like to be in a huddle.
I mean, not really.
Yeah,
I know what it's like to be on huddle with my highlights, and they got passed around big time, went viral. But I think he's been watching too much like Game of Thrones type shit.
I don't think he's watching Game of Thrones.
He's like, let's go steal their hearts.
Why would he do it like that?
I don't know. That's why I thought it was weird that he did. Yeah. He was like, and we shall steal their hearts.
At number 2, I got
we will cover ourselves in the blood of our enemies.
Seahawks here.
Okay.
Scary dairy. Yet to be seen what Sam Darnold can do in terms of not being Pumpkin Boy. I hope it's not a full moon when they play or something. I think that was like last week, so he should be good. Should be a waning Gisson.
Gibbous is what you're thinking of?
A waning Gibson guitar.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Shout out Bob Weir. I don't know. Yet to be seen how they're going to look in the playoffs, but I think home court advantage is a big one. And they are pretty healthy, and I'm excited for JSN to kind of seize the moment. I'm excited for Sam Darnold to seize the moment, and I'm excited for that defense to really be showcased because I think, to see a Devin Witherspoon pick Mike McDonald, how he's just been drawing it up all year out there, that place is going to be unbelievably loud. So I'm stoked to see what they got. I just have them one step lower than the team I have at 1.
All right, number 2 for me, I got the Bills, and I really do think that the AFC, the way that it's shaping up this year, is going to come down to best quarterback, most experienced playoff quarterback. There is an argument out there with stats that I have seen, and I'm going to regurgitate now. Not the actual numbers, but the conclusion. There is an argument to be made that Josh Allen is actually the best playoff quarterback ever in terms of stats.
Without winning a Super Bowl?
Yes.
That'd be weird.
But anyway, I do think it comes down to...
You didn't even regurgitate the stats.
No, that's what I said. I said I regurgitated the conclusion of the stats.
Okay, all
I'm not going to give the numbers because that's scary to me as somebody who messes them up all the time.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that in any way?
Fine, I'll regurgitate the numbers, okay? 1,300 touchdowns and 46,000 yards in the playoffs for Josh Allen. It's unbelievable
No
stuff.
Super Bowl rings.
No Super Bowl rings yet. Yeah.
And you believe that? Just because he had 1,300 touchdowns?
What? Yeah, 1,300 touchdowns and 46,000 yards. Are you listening?
Yeah, but no Super
Pretty
Bowl.
crazy numbers, right?
That's a lot of cake with no bake.
Yeah, a lot of cake with no bake, exactly. And this could be the year that he would bake.
Okay.
Because, listen, I just think, I don't know, I'm not excited about it.
Why?
I don't want the Bills to go.
Seems like you've been rooting for him pretty hard.
No. I just think that's what's going to happen.
Who out of the AFC do you like more, like on a sexual level?
Broncos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who else is in the AFC?
Patriots? No.
Patriots, yeah.
I'd rather see the Bills go than the Pats.
I'd rather see the Patriots go.
Ugh.
I just think, I like Mike Vrabel as a coach.
I do.
I like what they're doing on both sides of the ball. I like the Drake May story.
The Bills
I love
just have never
Travion
done
Henderson. Yeah, the Bills have never done it, but I don't care.
You don't?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to see that because I don't think... I don't know.
The glazing would never end for Josh Allen if he goes and wins the Super Bowl. It will never end.
You don't think there's an asterisk next to this one that Patrick, Lamar, and Joe weren't there?
No, because he beat all 3 of them in the regular season.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
Did he?
Yeah.
Did the Bengals not beat them?
No.
It went down to the wire, though, right? It wasn't like a shootout.
No, it was that snow game in Buffalo right at the end of the year. He beat all of them in the regular season.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Which means he played a hand in keeping them all out of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, he had a role in eliminating them, which is awesome. And then he eliminated them, and then he goes out and wins the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
Yeah, I do. I don't want that to happen, though. I just am going to say it. I don't want that to happen. I think it's kind of written this way. There's just like this vibe going on in the AFC that it just makes the most sense for the Bills to be going to the Super Bowl. I think they get crushed by the team that I have above them if they go. So
I got the Pats at number 1 for right now.
Yeah.
And it's mostly on the back of Drake May and the way Vrabel's got that defense kind of playing together. I think Drake May and Stephon Diggs have this total like hero-villain dynamic that's very interesting. You have a guy who's actively under felony investigation, and then you have a guy whose wife has like a bake cake TikTok channel, and he's kind of like, that's awesome. Their running game looks really great.
Oh my God. Uh-oh.
Fuck!
That's not good.
Yeah, just top to down and bottom and all around. They look like the most complete team.
Come on.
Vrabel's intensity and their if they can get a home game in the AFC Championship, that'd be scary because Foxborough obviously is a crazy place to play once that defense gets running down your throat.
One thing I will say that we kind of forgot last week, you were like, obviously Liam Cohen wins Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Forgot about Mike Vrabel. They went up 10 games.
Yeah, and they won the AFC.
But
I think he's already won Coach of the Year.
No, they didn't win the AFC.
Oh,
the
right.
Broncos
yeah.
did.
He's already won Coach of the Year, and he's been a head coach for at least 6 years in the league. I think he was in Tennessee.
I think he's the favorite to win it right now.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, yeah, I mean, very well deserving. Their team is great, but I think, to me, it's more I don't know. That award, I just think historically has always gone to people who have no head coaching experience. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's usually a first-year coach, though.
Right.
But it's not always their first time
He's not a
coaching.
first-year coach.
He is a first-year coach with the Patriots.
With the Patriots, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, a first-year coach.
With the Patriots.
Yeah, but it's not always, I'm saying like...
Who's the last guy who's won it who just changed teams? I can't think of anyone.
Well, he didn't change teams. He did, but like there was a year off where he was just in the Browns organization kind of floating around.
Right.
I'm saying like it's not like he got fired by the Titans and went straight to the Patriots.
Right.
So all I'm saying is like it's usually just a first year with a new team is who wins it.
I guess I don't know.
Right. I don't know who wins it. I mean, I know Kevin Stefanski won it twice.
For Cleveland, right?
Yeah, for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. And I like them, I think.
Yeah, me too. They're my favorite.
It's probably my favorite team.
Oh, well, you figured it out. My number 1's the Seahawks.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. And I just think this is a little bit of, I have some nerves about this.
Yeah.
Because they're playing a division rival, and I got them all the way at the bottom because I'm preying on their downfall. And I really want the Seahawks to win this game, and I do think they're going to, but at the same time, I have some nerves about it because it could go either way.
Yeah.
There's weird games happen between division rivals. They know each other really well. Kyle Shanahan's a fantastic coach. I just love what they're doing in Seattle this year. I love the way that they play football on both sides of the ball. I love the Sam Darnold story. Mm-hmm. I love both Walker and Charbonnet.
I love The Way You Lie.
Thanks. I love that song. And you shouldn't have brought that up because that was me and 3 of my ex's songs. Yeah, and let me get as luck would have it, they're liars. But I loved it, and I just think this is who I'm rooting for. This is the team I want to go. I think they're great. I want them to win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be rooting for them.
That's why they're number 1.
No, they're number 1 because they won the NFC, and that means a lot to me.
Unlike the Broncos, who got punished for winning the AFC.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. I want the Bears and the Seahawks to be the NFC Championship. I want it so bad. I hope it happens.
All right.
And then in the AFC, I hope that Josh Allen loses this week.
That's great. I'm glad we're on the same page there. That's in order, the teams that are left that made it through Wild Card Weekend. This is the order of the teams we think that are best to worst. So number 1 is our best, and 8 is our worst.
Thank you for explaining that.
No problem. I didn't know if people were confused.
Yeah.
So get that off the screen.
Bow.
Put the 2 handsome fuckers back on here. Mm-hmm. You did a great job.
Thanks, man. You too.
I think as we go into next week, we're gonna add some more interesting things, kind of like the What Up Challenge. So you keep that in mind. Keep your mind open for new exciting things on this channel. And if people go out there and steal your intellectual property, don't let it keep you down. Just come back sexier.
And also, you can steal. We steal stuff from. I just say stuff that I read on Twitter like all the time. So it's really
Yeah, but don't tweet it with a new graphic.
Right, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Go Browns.
Is this an Aqua Teen Hunger Force situation on the side of this?
And we'll catch you later.
Never
Go
noticed that.
football, stay stinky.
Oh yeah, there's a trivia episode coming out this week, I think. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Check that out.
Check that out.
Actually,
End of season NFL trivia.
it's also like one of the best videos that we've made in a long time. Which for some reason those videos seem to inspire some sort of thing. So yeah, and go Browns. And
Bye.
Happy football. It smells like football. And see ya.